All right, we're gonna keep it 100, right? Because we're at the food community.
Okay, we're gonna keep it 100.
Has another P ever cracked you?
Ooh, has another P served me?
Yes.
Do the hoes running away count? You know?
Mm.
I would say I never had a P knock me from my, fresh off the stroll or off the net or nothing like that, but I have manipulated certain situations to make a hoe, run away. And then try to feel like, he peasy and try to give me a call, man, but he ain't even doing no proper serving anyway, on a fact anyway. So
What made you want to manipulate a fellow feed to not you no more if she bringing in the feed? Like, what made you want to do that?
Because like you said, with the whole fake P thing, there's a lot of that going on, known as boyfriend pimping. A lot of 50-50 sharing,
What do you mean? What does that mean?
It's all or nothing, Stone Cold P. Joe. Some dudes might be breaking half with the hoe, That's not gangster. That's not P. That's not peasy. They call it, yimping nowadays, that's not the yimping, bro. Going 50-50 with your feet, like, what is this? Of course, they looking for a boyfriend. You're going to be there for her. You're going to get her what she want.
I'm going to keep it 100, bro. I don't know this terminology. What do you mean 50-50?
When she supposed to put in your hand, it's all or nothing.
Oh.
She going to take her half and go give you what she thinks is fake.
Okay, I see.
And we don't do none of that, man. We don't tolerate no bunk foots, no fag foots. Ones that think they run the show.
Is that borderline like renegade to you? Like not really wanting to put it all on your hand?
Most definitely. Something is wrong with that program. Okay,
so you've been, off camera, you had said you've been to other places. Do you feel like LA? Because I had a conversation with a fellow P, out in Vegas, and he said that he feels like there's more renegades in LA than any other city he's dealt with. Would you say that's facts?
Yeah, I would agree, man. Figueroa is one of the, notorious, most active, biggest host shows there is, besides Harry Hines, I would say up there, et cetera, et cetera. They think it's a game. A lot of these hoes be out there by themselves, but you got to watch. So that's true. It's just too big. Not everybody on the same code to really, not give a hoe a pass.
Has a renegade or has a hoe ever put you in a tricky situation?
Oh, yeah.
Like a life or death situation?
Oh, yeah. Most definitely.
Can you run us down one time that went down?
Back to what I was saying about, feats running off, having dudes thinking they peak. They some good game. I got into one of my foots. We was out eating. Some words were exchanged, and she ended up fagging off. So I'm like, all right, it's cool. I probably dealt with this one other time because her emotions is in it too much. And, they going to call that dude that will go 50-50 with her. They going to call that dude that, will be the boyfriend. That will be his only hoe. You know what I mean? There's a lot of other things that come into play in this game that some just might not realize.
So what happened there with the life or death situation?
She had old boy, whoever she wanted to choose up with or whatnot, come get her, right? And long story short, I'm low key like, I don't want to say, but like, I'm low key like some gorilla pimping though, like, I don't take nothing, not nothing from a hoe.
For the people who don't know the terminology, what exactly is gorilla pimping?
They would say more on the rough side, really cold, disciplined, strict.
Beating the up?
Something like that. Something like that.
Okay.
Some use their hands, some use their jaw piece,
Yeah.
Hey, Mac Dre said it, said it.
I think I heard Frosty say it too one time.
Yeah, Mac Dre back to 84. Might get strangled with this pimping,
So boom, what happened? Old boy pulls up to pick her up, right?
Pulled up on Figueroa. I seen her. I was like, hey man, he tried to call me. Oh, I got
trying to serve you.
Yeah, trying to serve me. Didn't say his name.
Oh, you're supposed to identify yourself when you serve him? I don't know these parts of the game, you feel me?
Like
I'm genuinely interested.
I hear you. Like, how I'm supposed to know who got the he calling me, hey, I got man, like she finna be down and around. Like I don't want no problems or none of that yet again, cause they already know like I'm tripping. This specific hoe, I turned her out. You know, she was none of that. I turned her into everything. You know, I made the hoe. He pull up on Fig tripping, cause you know I was wouldn't say harassing the hoe. I was sweating her.
Mm-hmm.
Him and his boy or whatever, they come tripping. We in the main street. We end up getting down. End up getting down. You know, I don't fight over hoes, but he snuck me, man. Like his brother was popping it. You know, they was feeling tough. You know me, I'm not taking him serious. I'm like, you need that? You know, I get to take my jewelry off. Try to sneak me through the window. Bang. Like weave, I start laughing. Boom, he starts trying to punch on me. I get out, we wrestling. Boom, boom, boom. He trying to wrestle me. Can't see me off the shoulders. And I end up headbutting him and everything. Got him leaking.
You headbutted him?
Yeah, like, oh, we fight hard, man, you know?
Headbutting's crazy, bro.
If we fight, we into it, you know, we gonna fight hard, man. I got him leaked, and then he's like, hold on, let's get some space. I'm with my boy Suspect. And they like 4 deep. It's 2 of us. Probably about 4:30 in the morning. He get to taking off his stuff, like he gonna fight me, right? Like really, we gonna really get down. He pull out a knife.
A knife? That's rare, bro.
Quick. I was like,
usually people pull out a blower, but he pulled out a knife?
Yeah, cause like I said, me and my boy, we was riding around on some fast shit. Police pull us over. You know, he watching. He got it out for me, man. His feelings involved with this hoe. You know, this is only hoe. He ain't never had a foot like this. You know, she ran off of my game, thinking of, you know, he some codism. I done had him booted off the block. You know that the streets where we play at. You know, she won't dare to go step right there. You know, quick, start running at me full speed. I'm like, damn. Next thing I know, you know, they turn around and they punch my boy. They sneak
shit.
my boy.
Suspect.
You know, and all that. Boom. Punching on 2 dudes, right? They can't take no L. They mad, whatnot. So we swerve off. And like to this day, it's kind of like, you know. So just right there, dealing with the whole running away, you know, her boyfriend trying to stab me, you know, he tried to play the man. Take an L, he pulled a knife on me. You know, that's
Yeah.
damn.